And a topic today with Jay Kinnemer from the McMahon Law Firm is identity theft. We're going to jump into that right now. Thank you for joining us, Jay, as always, here on a Monday.
Thank you.
Identity theft. It's one of the biggest issues that we have here in this country, unfortunately. But a lot of people just are still caught off guard on how that can happen. And we're not talking about just pickpocketing. We're talking much broader than that.
It's happening in a large scale, and it's happening more and more. And it's happening, it's being committed more and more by people in Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Russians, and it's attacking us from beyond our borders. But this is how they do it. People need to be aware. Everyone's got that fear in the back of their mind of, can it happen to me? Yes, it can happen to anybody. Number one, they should never leave anything out in their mailbox longer than they think that they have to, because they have those prepaid credit card applications sitting in there, and people go by and swipe them and go and apply for a credit card in those people's names and have the credit card sent to wherever they want it sent to, typically a post office box. They send out fake emails asking for personal information. They call people with fake surveys asking for personal information. And no one should ever give their personal information on a fake or what they might not know is a fake email, but through an email, or fake surveys that are people that call them just out of the blue saying they need this information, posing as IRS agents or whoever.
Sure.
They just don't work that way. So
now, when it comes to changing maybe some of that personal information for yourself to help protect you, what are some things you can do?
Well, one of the biggest things is where people take out loans. Use your information and go take out a loan in your name somewhere else out in the country. And there's something that it's easy to do. It's like what these companies like LifeLock and some of these other identity theft security companies do, but people can do this themselves. They can call, there are three main credit reporting entities in this, or companies in this country: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Well, you can call them or go on their websites and put a freeze on your own credit report where no one can pull it. No one. Unless they get your personal PIN number. You can get a PIN number. I think each one charges about $7 a piece.
Sure.
But you can call those three, and you can rest assured that no one can pull your credit report that's being prompted by some fraudulent person somewhere using your information. And
you mentioned there is a minimal charge with that, but sometimes it's just easier to go directly to the company instead of these third parties that might send you emails or free here, free there, when it's actually really not that free. And sometimes you may not know which company is which as well. So you can actually go to these separate entities and do this yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they will give you a PIN number. So if you do want to go get a loan somewhere, you give that PIN number to that specific lender, and they can't get your information or pull your credit report. That's the only way they're getting loans taken out across the country in your name.
Sure.
I actually had a personal friend that happened to. And really, I think the big banks are getting a little reckless, because if they're giving it out that easily. They've got some culpability, but the only way to protect yourself from that type of activity is to go to these big three and lock down your own report yourself.
All right, some very helpful advice here. And of course, identity theft, it's millions, billions that are stolen each and every year too. So it is a big problem here in the United States too. So, all right, folks, for more information, of course, always just keep your eye out there on your own credit and check your credit report. Again, you can also contact the big three, as we like to call them, and put a freeze on your account as well. But of course, for more information about how these guys can help you out as well, because if you are a victim of identity theft, they've got some great advice for you as well. It is McMahon Law Firm, located at 323 High Street here in Chattanooga. 423-265-1100 is the phone number. Again, 265-1100. You can also go to the website, which is McMahonLawFirm.com. As